We all chase answers, don't we? We ask, when will I be happy? When will I find peace? Why is life so silent when I pray? But let me warn you, those who demand thunder miss the whisper. This is the tale of Jiro, a novice who could not be still. Long ago, in a quiet valley, stood a wooden monastery with stone courtyards and gardens of silence. The monks there rose before dawn, prayed, worked, and meditated. Among them lived a novice named Jiro, bright, sincere, eager, yet restless. Though he sat in meditation daily, his mind spun with questions. What is the truth? Why is silence so empty? Why does Buddha not speak to me? Perhaps you know this restlessness too, sitting in silence but hearing nothing, asking questions but finding only echoes. At last, Jiro went to the abbot, an old monk with eyes like still water. "Master," he pleaded, "why is the world silent to me? Why do I never hear answers? When will I awaken?" The abbot bent down, picked up a small round stone, and placed it in his palm. "Take this stone to the river. Listen well." Jiro obeyed. At the riverbank, he sat with the stone in his palm. The river gurgled, splashed, and roared. Birds circled above. The sun lowered. Hours passed. But the stone remained silent. Frustrated, Jiro muttered, "The river never stops its noise, but this stone speaks nothing. What wisdom can there be here?" He returned to the abbot. "Master, it is useless. I heard nothing." The abbot only smiled. "And yet you listened. Tomorrow, listen again." How often do we do the same? We pray once, we sit once, and when answers do not come, we declare it is useless. And so we miss the lesson. Jiro returned. On the second day, he noticed the river never sang the same song twice. One moment it laughed, the next it sighed. On the third, he noticed the stone, still, silent, always the same. On the fourth, a storm came. The rivers swelled with mud, raging and violent, yet the stone remained unchanged in his palm. On the fifth, calm returned. The water mirrored the sky. The stone was the same. By the seventh day, Jiro understood. The river is like my mind, always moving, noisy, restless. But the truth is a stone, unchanging, silent, steady. Tell me, are you not also like the river? Always rushing, never still. Yet the truth in you is stone, unchanging, waiting, if only you would notice. That night, Jiro lay restless again. When will I awaken? But then he remembered the stone. It does not chase the river, it simply is. He breathed slowly. He let thoughts rush past like water, but he did not follow them. For the first time, silence was not empty, it was alive. And in that stillness, he wept without knowing why. The next morning, he bowed before the abbot and whispered, "Master, I think I am beginning to hear." The abbot chuckled softly. "Ah, at last, the stone has spoken." So I ask you, are you still demanding answers, or are you learning to listen to the silence that already speaks? Years later, Jiro became abbot. Restless novices came to him, full of questions, desperate for answers. And Jiro would simply press a stone into their hands and say, "Go, sit by the river, listen well." Some would return, frustrated. "Master, it says nothing." And Jiro would smile. At last, the stone has spoken. So let me tell you what the stone told Jiro, and what it tells you now. Your mind is a river, always rushing, noisy, restless. But truth is a stone, silent, unmoved, steady. If you demand thunder, you will never hear. But if you sit in stillness, Even a stone will whisper. So stop chasing answers. Stop running with the river. Be still. Listen. The silence you fear is the very place truth is found.